P is for progress. Yay! Hey, boss. Hey, it's your girl, LaShonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. And what I want to do is help you progress today in some way. I want to talk about content creation for my fellow entrepreneurs out there. Some of you are stuck and need to get clear about your content creation efforts, number one. And some of you are creatives who are feeling super, super blocked when it comes to consistently creating quality content to build your business brand. Welcome, my dears. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see JW Hill in the building. Live vibrantly in the building. Let me see. I am, I am Nathaniel. Wait, I can't see it too well. I'm blind. I need to put my good eyes on. Welcome, my dear. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good morning. If you are catching me live, good evening, good afternoon. If you catch me on the replay side, always remember to drop into the comment box hashtag replays rock. Hopefully, you've already turned on alerts and notifications so that you can see when I'm live so you can jump on here with me. Now, like I said before, I know there are so many entrepreneurs out there who want to get consistent, want to get better at producing content to build their brand and engage their audience, but they're stuck. They don't know what to produce, right? The right offers to create. So, what I'm going to do is actually share some content creation hacks with you guys today, if that's okay. Y'all ready? Let's do it. So, I'm going to talk about four things today, okay? First one for me being templates. That's not me. First thing for me being templates. Templates are my best hack solution to getting things done quickly. So, right now, I am on a live stream session with you guys. And how do I come up with my content? Well, a lot of times I've got a template that I'm following, right? So I'm pulling content for my lives from number one, questions that you all ask me. And quite a few of you in this past week have said, look, LaShonda, I want to get better at content creation. I'm struggling with that. I've got Facebook groups, I've got pages, I want to do lives. I just don't know what to say. And so that's one of the ways in which I come up with content by attentively listen attentively because I said intentively attentively listening to what my audience is asking me for, number one. But number two, I'm always focused on, they say the chicken before the egg. What comes first? Do you start talking and creating content first, or do you create your offers first? For me, a lot of times it's the offer. I create an offer and I base my content around the offers that I've created. So the content that I share in my online conversations, 9 times out of 10, are in relation to the offer that I'm promoting. Right? Just so happens that I mentioned to you that one of the things that I'm sharing right now is my live stream clarity kit, which I've actually extended that experience to be a combination of me and you talking privately about, number one, your live stream goals, but also your content creation goals too. Because some of you just need to sit down and talk to me about what it is that you're trying to do. Let me see what it is that you've done so that we can come up with a template for you to follow. Right? So again, when it comes to my content, I'm oftentimes pulling from questions you all are asking me, just kind of consciously looking at what's going on in the market based on my industry and focusing on content that is clearly connected to the offers that I am promoting. So with the live stream content creation clarity kit, makes sense to talk about content creation strategies, right? Because the two are connected. Now, there were a few ladies who inboxed me yesterday and said, LaShonda, can you send me the link to that? If you go over to, write this down, sistersense.com/LSCK for live stream clarity kit. That's going to give you the opportunity to talk to me privately about what it is that you want to do as far as developing better content, number one. Number two, I'm going to gift you an actual live stream clarity kit so that you can get better at having your own hotspot where you've got your ring light. This one, where am I going? The ring light, and you've got a spot for, I don't know where I'm going on this screen. Good morning. You've got a spot for your phone as well. I am gifting these to ladies who sign up for the live stream plus content creation sessions with me. Again, over at sistersense.com/LSCK for a live stream clarity kit. So you can get it if you want to talk about live streams, but also if you want to focus on content creation and just getting better at putting together your own personal templates. Okay. Now, live stream isn't the only content creation, right? I want to talk about other things because, of course, you need to create content for your blog. You need to create content for your podcast. You need to create content for different social media platforms that you're on, right? Pinterest, LinkedIn, wherever, YouTube, right? So all of this honestly applies to the various platforms that you are trying to create content on. Okay. Now, with that being said, I'm going to continue this conversation around templates. Thank you for dropping that link into the comment box, my dear. I'm going to continue this conversation around templates. Just give me 2 seconds here as I'm popping on to Facebook. Good morning. God morning. Absolutely. Blessings, blessings. I want to show you several different products that I've produced. Okay. This is my 31-day content marketing calendar. This is one of the things that you guys will get as part of the content creation live stream clarity kit, right? This is actually an ebook. It's digital, it's printable, but I printed it and I put spirals in it, right? So you guys are sometimes trying to figure out, what do I talk about? If you've got an ebook or a book, pull out content that's in that. Okay. That's just something to think about, right? So one of my templates is the process of strategically pulling out content from the things that I've produced and using that as the content that I teach, right? Now, I create templates and I use the templates consistently when I produce not only the content that I share across my social media platforms, but when I produce my digital and physical products. So I want you to take a good look at the way this cover is designed. Okay. Why? Because this one says 31 days to content, 31 days of content, right? You see the design here? Let me show you this one. 27 action steps. Does the design look familiar? 27 action steps. Money, marketing, and sales. This one says 9 free and fabulous tools for entrepreneurs. Here's another one. Simple sales secrets, right? I create templates and I use that not just in my free content, but when I'm producing content like my books or my digital material that I want to print out, because that's helpful to me. Having this kind of strategy where I can rinse and repeat it, right? And some of you, that's what you're missing. Not only just the material to talk about, but you're missing contents that are going to help you quickly produce your material, right? One of my favorites that I don't know, I did this years ago, Do Something and Feel Accomplished. It's one of my favorite Square ebooks that I produced. And I've taught a few classes where I've given out this Square template. Here's another one of my books, the 3-hour productivity hacks, 3-hour workday routine. Same Square template. One is a little bit bigger than the other, but same Square template. And then we've got the Maximize Your Money Magic, right? Again, these are all built on a template that I've produced, right? This past weekend, one of the things that I did with the ladies who came out to my workshop is we worked on custom notebooks. And so I did this at my Print Your Profits workshop last year. And honestly, we pop these things out. We make them in less than an hour. I'm like, you know what? This is going to be one of my signature activities. So we did it again at the workshop that I did this year. Some people came for the first time, so they did it for the first time. Other people had the opportunity to make a new book so that they can add on to the previous book that they created at the last one, right? Again, template. So I want you to identify the first thing that we're talking about today is when it comes to content creation, do you need certain processes and templates when it comes to creating your conversations? Number one. But number two, when it comes to producing actual content, whether you want to create digital or physical stuff or give it away, what kind of templates do you need in your business right now to help you get better at content creation? So as I'm asking you this question, feel free to drop into the comment box and let me know what kind of content you need, right? Content templates you need, number one. Or number two, if you don't know what kind of templates you need, you can actually start by reverse engineering the process. And when I say that, I mean, where are you struggling? Where are you stuck? Where are you finding it hardest to develop content, right? Is it that you can't find the time to produce it, or you don't know what to say, or you sit there for like 12 hours and you're like, okay, I think I want to do this, but I feel like I'm stuck. Maybe I should do this. You struggle with decision making, like you've got different ideas, but you don't know what you want to pick. Where do you find you struggle the most with content creation? Start from that point and kind of reverse engineer your way to figuring out what kind of templates you need. Okay, that's number one. Number two, tools. Tools. I use a lot of cool tools when it comes to content creation, and I'm actually going to share some of my favorite tools with you. First, I'm going to start off by sharing one that you guys have been asking me about. So yesterday, because my mama texts me in the morning, she's always texting me these little cute memes and things. I was like, I made this little graphic of me on my iPhone. I have an iPhone X, right? I was like, I made this little graphic. I want to do something. I want to do this animation thing I see folks be doing all the time. This is on iPhone. It's called Animoji. So when you text somebody, you can actually put your animated emoji graphic that you've made of your face and you can talk. And you guys are like, oh my God, this is so cute. How do you do that? It's the Animoji feature on my iPhone. Now, I've seen people say that Android has a version of it. If you have an Android and you use it, out of curiosity, I'd love you to just let me know what that feature is on the Android. But it's in my text messaging Animoji. And I, even funny enough, I did it and then I sent one to my hubby and he was like, how do you do that? So I created one with him as well, which he absolutely loves, right? How do I print my products? I use different print on demand platforms like MagCloud to print my products. That's one of several that I use. Hey, Tammy, welcome, welcome. Good morning. A lot of the ones here, these color ones, these ones that are colored, I do on MagCloud. Print on demand platforms, by the way, don't actually set anything up for you. You set it up and then you just upload it to the platform to print it, right? This one, this is my Fire Start Your Year annual planner. Where's the other one with the spirals? This one I printed out at Office Max, Office Depot, whatever it's called. Right? Went, printed it out, and they put the holes in it for me. Now, I am a nut because I do a lot of these spiral projects. So honestly, my local one, they just charge me to put the holes in, and then I go home and I spiral them myself because then they also charge you for the spirals, and it's just like, but I mean, you could actually just go and have them do the whole thing with the clear and the back and the spirals and all that. Your local print store. So, I'm just listening because I hear something. I think it's the hubby. Hello, peer, welcome, welcome, welcome. So when it comes to content creation, feel free, guys, to tag somebody or share this out if you have some people in your circle who need support and help around content creation. When it comes to tools, I'm going to give you my favorite. Number one, I love to use Canva. I have trainings where I literally teach you how to boss up your business with Canva. Like, I love it. Okay. I do my PDFs in there. I do infographics in there. Let me share. Where is it? The covers to these notebooks that I teach my clients how to do, we design these in Canva, like literally. Yeah, Canva is amazing. So number one, Canva. Number two, Google Docs. I create a lot of my content in Google Docs. You guys are trying to figure out, do I need overly expensive things to develop my content? No, you don't. Like pretty much most of the things that I'm going to tell you right now are low cost, no cost solutions. Are you using these, by the way? Out of curiosity, because we're talking about tools right now, I would love to know which tools you're using to produce your content. Okay. I am giving you good today. I need you to pay me back. Pay me back with some good. Hearts, thumbs up, sharing, That's always a great way to pay me back. But just having a solid conversation around some of your favorite tools, sharing them here would be useful as well. Okay. My notes. My notes. You ever get a really good idea and then the old lady brain happens and you're like, what was that idea? What was that idea? So oftentimes I will open up my notes on my iPhone and I'll store those ideas so I literally can go back to them, because sometimes content creation ideas strike at the most random of moments and then you forget, right? So I use my notes to track my content creation ideas. A lot of times I want to give you guys content, but I don't have the time to write it out. And so for me, audio is one of the best ways to create content. I use two types of audio. Number one, well, actually, I use more than two types, but I love to use the MP3 recorder on my phone so that I can record audio on my phone. I use an MP3 recorder app for that on my phone. And there's also the podcast platform that I've told pretty much everybody about over the last 4 years is Anchor. Thank you, Carla, for sharing this out. I appreciate you, my dear. Guys, feel free to share this out. Carla just tweeted it out. Whatever platform you're watching me on right now, you can tag some folks or you can share it, right? And of course, the likes and the thumbs up are helpful too. Anchor.fm. Some of you probably signed up to Anchor through me. It's one of the platforms that I love. You can download the app. It's free and you can use it for podcasting, but you can download your MP3 audios. You can put music on the back. It's really great for that, right? And so also, I oftentimes talk about webinars. I do a lot of webinars. I was teaching a webinar last night, and then I taught another one this past Tuesday, right? So being in a space where I consistently create webinars where I'm strategically teaching, I use Google Slides in combination with a platform like startmeeting.com. StartMeeting is one of my favorite platforms for doing webinars. I'm testing out a new one, but that's still my bae. That's still my old good. I've been using it for a very, very long time. Right. So those are a few of the tools that I personally love. They're like my top 5 tools. I'd love to know, before we move on to T number 3, what are some of your favorite tools? Right. Shared. Thank you, Anissa. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Shonda. Welcome. That happens to me all the time. I forget my ideas if I don't write it down. Absolutely. And I don't always have a pen beside me. So literally notes is so super essential for me on my iPhone. I'm always in my notes, like for real. Even my Dominate Daily program, it's 365 days. And so as I'm creating the program and working on it, I'm sometimes going, oh my gosh, this needs to be the next DDIP. This is going to be like so great. I can't wait for the ladies to, participate in this activity. And then I'm dropping that into my notes section. Hey, Relisa, welcome, my dear. Thank you for joining today. Okay, so number 1, I talked about templates. Number 2, I talked about tools. And like I said, feel free, whether you're watching live or via the replays, to drop in some of your favorite tools into the comment box for me, okay? When it comes to content creation, yay! Hey, my dear. Mwah. When it comes to content creation, the next thing that you need to consider is time blocks, right? And some of this stuff you're going to hear me say consistently in different ways, because honestly, some of y'all hearing me, but you're not hearing me. You ain't doing it yet. You ain't doing it yet, right? Some of you are stuck with respect to what you come up with. And I'm going to give you some topics in just a minute. Some of you are stuck as far as what you come up with for your topics. But some of you are stuck because you're not making the time to put your good together. Okay? Hey, Tanji, welcome. Let's see. Anissa says, oh, okay. I got that already. Okay. Some of you are not finding the time to get this done. Okay. So let me talk about time blocks, but in a different way for you today. If you have this one here, remember this one in particular, the 3-hour workday routines. If you got this one in here, I talk a lot about time blocks. And yesterday, I did a live class on productivity, right? And finding the time to get it all done, especially if you're busy. So if you missed that, go back and watch the replays of that one, okay? But here are a couple of things I want you to think about. Yesterday, I did a session for one of my clients, one of my mentees. She has her own group. So I taught a webinar for her group. And so the goal is that I'm going to be teaching every third Thursday of the year. I will be teaching for her group. Now, in addition to creating that training for her platform, I have the ability to use that same training for whatever it is that I want to do, right? So doing that every third Thursday, 7 p.m. for 12 months, give me 12 pieces of content. I do something very similar for my mastermind group. So every 2 weeks, I have a mastermind session. Every 2 weeks on a Tuesday at 7 p.m., right? So I've got hers on once a month on a Thursday at 7, mine's twice a month, Tuesdays at 7, right? Now, 12 months for me, that's 12 times 2, that's 24, plus hers, that's another 12, that's 36. That's 36 webinar trainings done. And I'm going to tell you, by the way, that one of the things that I strategically do is I sell those webinar trainings individually. Sometimes I offer them as bundles. And I'm like, hey, I did an 11-11 bundle at the end of last year. And I said, here are 11 masterclass trainings that I've done this year. Right? Some of you are trying to figure out how to find the time to get a whole lot done. Some of this stuff is not going to magically happen all at once. Some of it requires you to set a date, create a time block, and if you consistently produce at least 1 or 2 things a month, by the end of the year, let's be clear, you can have a lot of content. By the end of this year, producing 2 webinars a month for my people, 1 for her people, that is 36. That's not including other trainings that I'm going to do because I always have workshops and other experiences for you. That's at least 36 webinars done. Okay. So some of you are like, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. I can't find the time. If you just simply designate once a month, twice a month to do one piece of type of content, you can knock it out. Now, what is today's date? The 23rd, the 24th? I've been doing daily lives since the 1st. So that means that literally I've done maybe 23 or 24 of these morning live stream sessions. Once you do them, you can repurpose them, right? And then I said to you, when it comes up to doing my live stream sessions, 9 times out of 10, I'm focusing on content that are, number 1, questions that you are all asking me. So are people asking you questions, number 1? Make note of those questions because that is your content. Number 2, what's happening in my industry right now that I feel like my people need to know about when it comes to monetization, marketing, and sales as women entrepreneurs. And number 3, what I'm offering. So I said to you right now, one of the things that I'm offering is my live stream plus content clarity kit. It's an opportunity for, number 1, you and me to talk about your content creation ideas, how to apply some of what I'm talking about to what you're doing specifically, and also how to get better at live streams. Now, live streams is one part of it. It's a big part of it, but we can focus on your content creation too. Because some of you have said to me, how are you doing these? How are you putting your text on the bottom and your logo? I want to do something like that. How are you broadcasting across multiple platforms? So I get to talk to you about technical, or I get to help you map out a schedule so that you're producing your content and you're converting, because in that, it's not just about you producing content to teach. That's important, but you also have to strategically sell. So I get to talk to you about that, right? So some of you said to me yesterday, where is that? The live stream plus content creation clarity kit is, write this down, at sistasense.com. So www.sistasense.com/LSCK. Somebody drop that into the comment box for me for a live stream clarity kit. We can do that. We can use that time either to focus on your live stream efforts, or if you're not quite ready for live stream yet, focus on other aspects of content creation that you want to work on. And I mentioned to you guys that as a gift, I will be shipping out a live stream actual kit so that you have these kits, so that your kit may look a little bit different than this one, but all of them have a space for you to turn on an awesome ring light so you're nice and bright. Doesn't matter what's going on in your room, you got to have good lighting, right? And then a section for you to put your phone, right? So I'm gifting those as a fast action bonus to those who sign up relatively quickly, because I said I was going to do 5 of those and I've got less than 5 of these left. Okay, just letting you know. And then I also wanted to gift you a few other things as well, including the content creation calendar. And I'm going to get to another one of these as well, because there's different kinds of content that I produce. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here it is. This is I've got sticky notes on everything. I'm just like a hot mess. This is my Easy LPP workbook. This workbook is designed to help you learn how to create tongue-tied. This workbook is designed to help you learn how to create audio content. Who wants to get better at creating LPP audio-based training? This is it right here. It's the workbook plus the audio series. You get that as part of your Clarity Kit. Okay, this is called Easy LPP, 3 steps to creating low price point products. These products specifically are LPPs designed to help you quickly create products via audio. Okay, so I got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Now, like I mentioned before, do you need time blocks? Do you need time blocks where you can say, okay, every 3rd Tuesday or every other week, I'm going to do this at X time. Some of you are losing time because you're not setting specific dates in your week where you're designating time to do your content. Doesn't have to be audio, could be written content, could be video, but you've got to set a time for it. So I do these live streams at about 8:30 in the morning. I know I'm going to be on here for about 40 minutes to an hour. Then I'm done and on to the next one. Keep doing that consistently. I have a whole lot of content. Okay, who needs time blocks? Number 1, let me know if you need time blocks. Number 1. Number 2, let me know if you are thinking about specific times that you're going to create specific kinds of content. What time, what content? We're going to work this out so you can get it done today, right? You got to create the time. Make the time. Live video keeps pausing. Not sure why. Not sure why it's pausing, but I am on multiple platforms, so hopefully you can jump off of one and go on the other. If it ain't working for you on Instagram, jump off and go on Periscope or Facebook or YouTube. Hopefully you guys, the stream wherever you're watching is good. I love it. I have the LPP. Good. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. You got the workbook? Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Yes. You can turn those webinars into digital courses. Absolutely. Right? Creating with intention. Last thing on this list of 4 T's when it comes to content creation for my blocked creatives and my stuck entrepreneurs is talking points. Being able to create a list of talking points that you can go back to consistently. You don't always have to say the same thing, or rather, I should say, you don't always have to say a different thing. You can say the same thing in different ways, okay? So let's do that. Let's talk about a few talking points. Like I said, number 1, for me, one of the biggest talking points is, what can I say? What can I teach? What can I talk about that's in relation to a particular offer that I have, right? That's number 1. So number 2, I oftentimes will say, well, what can I talk about based on what my audience is asking me, right? So literally, by the way, if you have a specific question that you're curious about and you would like me to cover in one of these sessions, drop that into the comment box or email sistasense@gmail.com. Email me or drop it into the comment box and say, hey, LaShonda, I would love it if you could do a web class on ... Okay, that helps me produce more content, right? So some of you guys are not asking your audience enough to help you figure out what you should talk about next. Anybody need to do that? I challenge you to do that today. Whatever social media platform you use, I challenge you to ask your audience and say, hey, I'm working on my ... series. Do you have any ideas or questions? If you get some responses, great. If you don't, it's okay. Say it again another day. Say it again another way. You got to be consistent. Sometimes I get responses, sometimes I don't. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop asking, because when I do, I'm like, yes, right? You can share that with a larger group, or you can reach out to individuals and say, hey, just out of curiosity, what do you think I should talk about? right? Could be a previous customer, one of your favorite customers, and you guys are consistently talking. Maybe it's one of your business besties and you give them help and they give you help and feedback and things of that nature. I challenge you to talk to individuals or a group asking people. I always say, ASK, get your ask in gear if you want to get clear about your next steps. Start asking more people, right? So let's do this. Let's go into both of these. Both of these. So the Easy LPP, I love. Okay, I'm going to take this off because it looks like a hot mess. This is why. It's the trigger words page. I love the trigger. I forgot this. I was teaching out of this at my workshop that I did this past weekend, and I forgot it. And one of the ladies was like, "It's okay. I've printed it." Like she had this and like all of my other programs printed in her own Sister Sense binder. Anybody have like a Sister Sense folder or a binder? I was like, "Oh my God, I've got to take a picture of this. This is too cool." But thank God for my amazing, amazing, amazing mentees. They're just so awesome. You know, it's funny because I started this conversation today and I said P is for progress. You got to work on strategically progressing in your business. And that came to me because literally one of my clients, Miss Katoya, today she's working on flashcards for her new program and she sent them to me. And it's what is it? Palabra del dia. I'm not Spanish, so I'm trying my best to say it in a way that doesn't sound like I'm totally English. Palabra del dia, word of the day, Spanish speaking for English speaking kids. And she's working on her flashcards. And I forget what the first one, it was A is for B, whatever B means in Spanish. I guess it starts with A and they're so cute. So I was like, P is for progress. Let's talk about that today. So one of the things that you get inside of the Easy LPP workbook is 20 types of products that you can put together, right? 20 project ideas, okay? So let me go through, let's see, 3 of these because it's 20 and I don't want to be on here forever, ever, okay? So let's go through a few of these, okay? First of them, what's wrong with me today? First one, lessons. Lessons. Let's talk about your industry of expertise, right? Number one, lessons you've learned based on your expertise, or maybe lessons you've learned from last year. So you can do a recap of last year's lessons in the beginning of this year. You're trying to figure out what content to produce. Can you share lessons? Okay. Now, this is called the 7 for 7 Profit Project, right? Giving people 7 ways to do ... and creating a $7 product, right? This is 7 7 ... 2 ... 4 ... right? So 7 lessons to building a successful business for women entrepreneurs, right? So 7 ... 2 ... 4 ... okay? Now, if you were to come up with 7 lessons to ... right? You can either just give people the 7 lessons for free, or one of my personal favorite strategies, give them 2, give them 3, and then say, hey, I'm going to give you these 2 or 3 for free. Then guess what? You got to go on the other side. You got to go on the paid side to get that good, right? So I said to you, this Easy LPP training, that's a part of the Easy LPP workbook, right? I'm going to give you 3 of the 20. You want all of them? Then make sure you get your content creation clarity session with me so I can gift you this, okay? It's a strategy and it works. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right? So can you come up with 7 lessons to ... Okay, there are 20 of these. Another one that I absolutely love, 7 essentials. 7 essentials. So when I did a training yesterday for another group that I came on as a guest expert. And in that session, by the way, if you want a guest expert to talk to your group, message me. Let's talk, right? In that, I talked about positioning yourself for profit. And I said there are 5 essential A to E things that you need to consider when it comes to positioning yourself for profit, right? So I went through, okay, here are all 5. You got to work on automation. You got to work on building your list. So A, automation. B, building your list. C, conversion. D, delivering content daily. E, engagement. Those are the 5. And I said, okay, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk to you about automation. I'm going to give you everything that I can possibly give you as far as getting started with automation. And here's the deal. If you want to, you can go here so that you can learn more about A, B, C, D, and E in more detail, right? These are 5 essentials, A through E, if you want to position yourself for profit. So can you come up with some essentials that you want to share? Some of you who are blocked, you need this to get you unblocked, this list, so that you got some ideas, right? Now, as I'm saying this, because I'm looking at Instagram over here, and I'm looking at, what is this? Hey, welcome, y'all. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, Anissa, for always being my awesome transcriber. Did you email me yet? I told you to email me. And it is always so amazing on my platform transcribing. I said, either I'm going to give you 1 year of the Dominate Daily implementation program, or if you're in it already, because I don't know if you're in Dominate Daily yet, I will gift you something else. But I need to gift you something this week, boo, for all your hard work when you're jumping on here. So email me, sistasense@gmail.com, Anissa. I didn't see an email from you yesterday, but maybe you sent it and I need to double check. My stuff is falling on the floor. My good is falling on the floor. So number 1, can you come up with 7 lessons, whether you're watching me live or via the replay? Can you come up with 7 lessons that you want to share and create content around that? Number 1. Number 2, can you come up with 7 essentials and share content around that? Now, keep in mind, when I say content, you're looking at 2 things, either free content or paid content, or a combination of the 2. For those of you who are looking to produce some digital content, you can do a 7 essentials or a 7 lessons, create that as a digital product, and then pull out 2 or 3, share those for free, and connect them to your back end paid offer. Come on, I'm giving y'all too much good for free right now. You need to be tapping on them hearts for me. Y'all need to be sharing this stuff out. You need to be bringing folks in the building. You need to be subscribing. Come on now. I'm laughing, but I ain't playing. It's for real. It's for the truth. It's absolutely for real. So let me know, by the way, not yet, I will need to book my coaching call as well. Okay, good. So you need to have a coaching call with me as well. Got you. I need to create an entire notebook for Sister. You need your own Sister Sense notebook, right? I feel you on that. Who is that? Monica. Monica says, today's my birthday. Can't think of a better way to start my special day. Thanks for always being great, LaShonda. Monica Ann, today is your birthday. Oh my God. You know I got to give you a gift. Email me, sistersense@gmail.com. Say, it's my birthday, LaShonda. Email me, Monica. Monica, were you a part of my Fire Start Your Year webinar workshop? Do you have that? If you don't have the Fire Start Your Year webinar workshop, I'm going to give that to you for your birthday today, okay? If you do have it, I got to figure something else out to give to you. So Anissa has to email me and Monica has to email me because it's her birthday today. And it's the gift giving season. Well, really, it's not, but it's my gift giving season, right? Providing really great content. May do a call soon. Okay, good. If y'all need to get on them clarity calls with me, make sure that if you haven't already done so, you've got 2 options, okay? Let me pause for a second because I want to make sure that I can share these resources with you. Either you want to get a session with me so we can work on your live stream and content creation efforts. That is over at sistasense.com/LSCK. That's the live stream content. I'm sorry, the live stream clarity kit. It doesn't matter if you don't want to do live stream. If you want to focus on content creation, we could do that. You're going to get a 90-minute session plus a 30-minute follow-up session. Plus, as a gift, because I like to give gifts, I'm going to gift you one of these live stream kits. I'm going to ship it out to you as well. That's one of the goods that you're going to get. So even if you don't have a ring light, you're going to get one. I used to prop up my phone, like for real. When I started live streaming, the first platform I was on was Periscope. And my hubby, I don't even remember. He Jimmy rigged something where we were propping up my phone on like a tissue box? Like for real. What do you prop up your phone on? I'm just curious. Those of you who don't have tripods, are you propping up your phone on like the windowsill? Like, what are you doing right now? I was putting mine on a tissue box. Okay. You got to level up. So if you get the live stream clarity kit, at least for those of you who are part of the first 5, and I have less than 5 of those left at this point, I'm going to be gifting you one of these live stream kits. And then you're going to get 2 sessions, right? The main 90-minute session and then a follow-up session with me. That's number 1. But number 2, some of you need to get more than one call, right? So I do have the 555 bundle over at sissasense.com/555. That gives you 5 calls with me, 5 months in my mastermind, and the 5-point business plan of what you need to do to really kick off the year right when it comes to fire starting your business. Okay. So again, the live stream plus content clarity kit, content creation clarity kit, is at sissasense.com/LSCK. LSCK stands for live stream clarity kit, right? And the breakthrough bundle, 555 with 5 calls, the 5-point plan, and 5 months in the mastermind, that's at sissasense.com/555. Okay. So now that you've got those resources, let's go back into it. I said to you, can you come up with 7 lessons to ... based on your area of expertise? Or can you do 7 essentials to ... right? Now, I said to you, you can either create something free or create a 7-part and then give them maybe 2 or 3. Some of you actually have information products already that maybe you can pull out some of those lessons or essentials and connect it to something you've already produced, okay? Now, there are 20 of these. Let me do this because I want to show you the page, but I'm not trying to give you all 20 of these. So I'm going to do this. Can you see it here? Okay, so those are, I'm giving you like the opportunity to, I don't know, I'm in the wrong spot and there's the ring light, to screenshot that if you want to take a look at there's 7 ways, 7 tricks, 7 steps, 7 tools. I'm giving you a few of the 20, okay? It's one of the pages in the LPP, Easy LPP. By the way, you're going to get the Easy LPP, the complete system, and this workbook as well, the printable version. And for those of you on Instagram, if you can see it here, you want to screenshot it, feel free, okay? Last one I'm going to share with you is actually from that list, which is 7 tools. Right? Literally today, we were talking about tools. I can do an ebook today and say, hey, when it comes to content creation, here are my 7 favorite tools right now. I gave them to you. Canva, Google Docs, Notes, MP3 players, Start Meeting, Animojo, and then I could drop one more. Bam, my book is done. Come on. Y'all struggling right now? You don't have to. Who can do tools? Who can create content around just sharing tools? What kind of tools? Drop that into the comment box for me. You're welcome, my dear Monica. Make sure that you email me, okay? Y'all, everybody say happy birthday to Monica. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Good, good, good. Okay. So that is another one that you can do. Now, I could do more of these, but I'm not because I got to go into the other book and then I have to leave. What time is it? All right, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. So this is the Easy LPP. This one here is my absolute diehard favorite, 31-day content marketing calendar. Who has this one? Some of you guys have this, some of you don't. So let me pull out one of these. Which one should I pull? So much good stuff. This one's a good one. So it's 30 days in here, and every day I give you 3 options, and then you can pick one of the options that works for you. This one is a good one because it actually is connected to the last one that I shared here. And I said, oh, I can give you, 7 awesome tools, right? So this one, you can share the best. Because here's what's great about the BEST word. There are a lot of people out there that don't have time to go through all the research and the headache of figuring out which one works better, right? You ever find yourself in a space where you go, well, why would they buy it from me when they could go online and search for it and get it for free? They got to search through a lot of stuff. They got to compare. And with lack of experience, they don't know which one is the best one to get. So when you do something and you create your content, one of the best words that you can use, one of the best trigger words you can use is not only if I'm going to give you this stuff, I'm going to tell you the best ones. Best. In this book right here, I've got a list of 160 trigger words. Do you guys know what trigger words are? You know what trigger words are? So, SistaSense says, clever is cute, but clear converts. Some of y'all trying to be cute, you need to convert more. Conversion marketing matters most. So take the time to create clear, concise, compelling copy. Who needs to work at sales copy? Put SC into the comment box if you need to work on sales copy. Always highlight what your offer includes and break down the benefits to your prospective customer. Also be sure to use the word you more, right, in your copy as often as you can. This will help to affirm that you are more focused on meeting your prospects' needs than simply making a sale. Oh, don't talk about, this is my program, right? This is my book. This is my new offer. No, 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 no. Here's the program I've created just for you. Here's your book. Are you ready to claim your seat inside of this workshop created just for you using the word you more in your copy, number one. Number two, trigger words. BEST, best, is one of those words. This list has 160 trigger words. So I'm giving you like an A to Z list of 160 trigger words. So let me do this again so I can show you, but I have to cover it because if I show you the whole page, you ain't gonna get the book. You just go to screenshot the whole page. Okay, so here are some trigger words, right? That you can consider. I see affordable, amazing, courage. Some people lack courage. How to conquer your fears. Exclusive. Exclusive is a really good trigger word. This is an exclusive offer, right? You guys need to get better at your sales copy. This right here is an amazing guide, okay? It's just amazing, okay? And you can get it as part of Easy LPP separately over at sistasense.com/Easy LPP. Or you can get it as part of, as a gift bonus inside of the Clarity, the content creation live stream Clarity Kit, okay? You can find this one at sistasense.com/Easy LPP, or you get it as a bonus as part of the Clarity content creation live stream kit. So let's go back into this book right here. I'm actually going to give you content creation idea day number 9, and it's focused on the word best. Okay, so best what? You can say here, I'm going to give you the best underscore tools. The best underscore tools could be the best content creation tools, right? What kind of tools are you going to give them? The best underscore tools. Describe the type of tool. The best underscore apps. Maybe you've got some apps that you absolutely love. I see one of my clients came on, Miss Verlisa. One of the things that she talks about for mommypreneurs is mindfulness, right? Here are some of my best mindfulness apps. Here are some of my best productivity apps. So you can give people the best tools, maybe the best apps. Here's another one. The best fill in the blank advice for filling the blank. Today, what I want to do is I want to share with you the best content creation advice for blocked creatives and struggling entrepreneurs. I think that's the title of this live stream, by the way. And hopefully you guys are finding this helpful today. The best. So I'm giving you 3. Can you think of any one of these that you go, "Ooh, LaShonda, I can create content around that. Oh, girl, you giving me some good today." Now, let's blow your mind. What if you added the word free to that statement? The best free fill in the blank tools, the best free fill in the blank apps, the best free advice for fill in the blank. People like valuable stuff, especially when it's valuable and it's free. Come on now. Now, there are 31 days in here. I'm not going through all 31 days because, like I said, the time is going. And I will stay on here for like 5 hours with you guys because that's just how much I love to teach and share this kind of stuff. But I got to go. Okay. So 31-day content calendar. If you have it, great. If you don't have it, you can get it as a bonus as part of the live stream plus content creation clarity kit. Again, at sistasense.com/LSCK. So let me get all my good. You want to be in a space where you create a lot of content. And I'm going to tell you all of this that I've created, okay? Workbooks, QuickBooks, notebooks, a Fire Start Your Year planner, right? Tool guides, marketing guides, do something and feel accomplished, productivity guides, monetization guides. And this is not all my stuff, by the way. It's a short list. This was produced, number 1, based on everything that I said to you today. Today I said to you, I use templates. I create templates for my clients. I create templates for myself. I use templates to help me with my content creation efforts. That was number 1. That was the first thing that I said to you today. Some of you guys need templates to produce your products. Some of you guys need templates so that you have a process and plan in place when you're trying to develop your live stream, your video, your audio, your text-based blog content. You need templates for your process. That was number 1. Number 2, tools. I shared with you some of my favorite tools today. Some of you guys saw that animated of that face on top of my head. And you're like, what is that? That's Animoji. I talked about different things that I do with Canva, Google Docs, Notes, MP3, Start Meeting for webinars, all of those goods, right? Today I talked about time blocks and how literally just 2 activities, me hosting 1 webinar for one of my clients. She's got me leading as an expert, a webinar a month for her. That's 12. Then I do 2 for my mastermind. That's another, 12 times 2, 24. That's 36 webinars, right? Over the course of the year. I'm doing daily mastermind web classes with you guys every day. It's day 23, 24. That means I've done 24, 23 of these lives, in addition to all the other stuff that I've done, just by creating time blocks. Who's going to create a time block where you say, this is a specific type of content I want to create. I'm going to do this once a week. I'm going to do this on a daily basis at X time. I'm going to do this once or twice a month. Because if you set that time, reserve that time for yourself, and do that consistently over time, you will develop an amazing amount of content. So let me tell you about a time block that one of my ladies absolutely love, right? Number 1, they love my mastermind because that is reserved time to work with me twice a month, right? The mastermind sessions. Another one is my workshops. So the last one that I did was actually last weekend. I'm going to do another one in April, the Spring into Action Experience. And then we have the one in October, the Print Your Profits. And then we do it all again back in January, Fire Start Your Year. Okay. So I do 3 webinar workshops right now every year. I was only doing 1 before, and then I've added in Spring into Action and Print Your Profits. So we've got January, April, October, and then we go back into it again in January again. I don't know if I'm going to do one in maybe June or July. I may try to add 1 more so I can do 1 each quarter. But for those of you who are interested in the Spring into Action experience, if you know you want to come out, you want to work on springing into action, creating digital products, we always have a digital product project. I absolutely love the notebook project. So now I've added that on. So we do 1 product, plus we also are going to be working on the notebook. So you can do this. Literally takes less than an hour, by the way, to create your own custom notebook. So we're going to be doing that as well. And then we're always strategically working on your calendar and your marketing and sales efforts. So the heart of every single workshop that I do is monetization, helping you produce a product, marketing, sales, and clarity with respect to you coming up with a structured process for moving forward in your business. Okay, so springing that to action is in April. If we don't do it on the beach, because my goal is to do business on the beach, I might do business on the beach in July. If we don't do it in Myrtle Beach in April, we're going to do it here in Greenville, North Carolina, at the suite at the Hilton, because that's what I like to do. Okay, so I'll fill you in those details. Just make sure you email sistersense@gmail.com and say, LaShonda, I am interested, because I only do these for small groups of ladies. Okay. Alrighty, my dears, that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Make sure you turn on alerts and notifications so you can see when I'm live, so you can jump on here live with me. If you're watching via the replays, say hey. Let me know what you've learned from today. Hey, Adonia. Hi, Sharon. Welcome, my dears. Based on the stuff that I've shared with you today, anything that you go, man, I'm going to do that, can you guys let me know? Any of those ideas? Again, today we talked about templates, tools, time blocks, and talking points. Those 4 things can help you get better at consistently creating content, especially for those of you who are blocked. If you don't have ideas, then you need some talking points that you can go back to regularly when you feel like you're run out of ideas, right? If you can't find the time and you're busy, you need to figure out, outside of your 9 to 5 and everything else you have to do, what your free time looks like, and then set specific time blocks within that free time period, right? You need to use templates to help you, and then the right tools when it comes to content creation, okay? So think about that. Feel free to drop into the comment box. Let me know templates, tools, time blocks, talking points, which of these 4 you found really helped you and you're excited about working on, okay? Hey, elegant granny, welcome. So you need to work on sales copy. Okay, so hopefully some of these recommendations today, especially the trigger words conversation, got you thinking about integrating words like you, best, and free. I think I gave you some of the other ones like exclusive and affordable. There's a whole list, 160 trigger words inside of the Easy LPP training. Okay, that's it, my dears. Till tomorrow, take care. Bye.